News First, Newsline Prime with Faraz Shaukatali.
And a very good evening to you. Welcome to Newsline Prime, live as always from the News First studios in Dawson Street in Colombo. And this evening I've got in the studio with me Mr. Wasantha of the JVP. Very good evening to you, Mr. Wasantha. How are you?
Same to you, Faraz, and also I would like to very good evening all of you.
Thank you. Now then, today we saw 29 members appointed as cabinet ministers. I thought that the limit is 30. What happened to the 30th? Do you know?
Faraz, yes, as you mentioned today, after the previous incident, we have already talked about that many times.
Yeah.
But finally, the court gave their decision, and after that, 2 days ago, Mr. Wickremesinghe got oath as the Prime Minister.
Right.
Today,
yeah,
they have get oath more than nearly 29 MPs
yes,
as the ministers.
Indeed.
That means they, as a government, in the constitution, they can reach only 30 ministers.
Right.
There is some cabinet ministers who are not getting portfolio with this appointment.
Yes.
Thing is, coming colors is, in my point of view, coming colors is not good. But now they are going to bring some proposal to Parliament to bypass the constitution, to increase the ministerial portfolio.
Now the thing is, first of all, there are two things. First of all, after the very public lecture by the President to the Prime Minister and about the Prime Minister and his various actions, you would have thought that the Prime Minister would have taken action and left some of his friends out. But we have, back again, we have the main man. There's so many allegations and talks about him, and that's none other than Malik Samaravikrama. Now, Malik is there in the list.
Yeah, not only the Malik, but also one of the ministers who had to resign because of the allegation in the bond scam.
Yeah.
Mr. Ravi Karunanayaka.
Yeah.
He's also become a very powerful ministers. As you mentioned, President gave a very hard speech and expose to the country.
Yeah.
Before after Mr. Wickremesinghe get out as a Prime Minister.
Indeed.
But I think they should have a think about who will be the portfolio, who will be the ministers.
But this seems that there was a national government was a failure.
Yes, after the national government is failure, now ULP form the new government.
Yeah.
They should have a responsible who are with the victimized to several incidents in the country. We talk about that. They should have a responsible. The party has a responsibility to not appoint that kind of people to ministerial portfolio. But they didn't do it. Because of why?
Why? Don't they care about the people?
Yeah, they don't care about the people, they don't care about the country, just they want to maintain their entertainment. That's why they are trying to entertainment with the country.
Entertainment
with the country.
I've never heard such rubbish.
That's why, otherwise, you see, before I came here, Faraz,
yeah,
one of some colleague called me from Kalutara.
Yeah.
He asking me, did you see the today ministerial portfolio? Who will be there? Yes, I said yes. I read it, and we also have some internal discussion about that. He asking, then there's an incident in our area. One of principals who get 25,000 as a bribe.
Right.
Then the incident was in a court. After 2 or 3 years, judgment was given. 4 years imprisonment.
4 years. 4 years
he was in jail
for taking a 25,000 rupee bribe.
As a bribe.
So what happened
he
to?
Asking me,
yeah.
Mr. Karunanayaka get 165 million rupees worth house as a bribe from the LOCS.
Yeah,
It's
but
also
these are,
recent
that's an
portfolio.
allegation, and
Yeah.
that's the Bond Commission have asked them to look into it. But I want to ask you this: that's 165 million. But when the minister in charge of the subject of the central bank in February 2015, and again then in March 2015, same minister, when he asked the governor of the central bank to make sure that there was no conflict of interest, and that he asked that his son-in-law be removed from that position so that there will be no conflict. Now the Prime Minister, Ranil Wickremesinghe, was also the minister then. He didn't check to see whether that was done. That's a monumental mistake. And that mistake has now cost the country, according to some people, over the next 30 years, it's 1,000 million rupees or 1 trillion rupees. What do we have to say about that?
I don't like to say about that ornamental mistake. It's organized crime.
Oh, so it's not a mistake.
No,
Well,
no,
you're
not
saying it's not a
mistake.
mistake.
How can we say the mistake? When the
So it was not an error of judgment.
Not-
He's my
not-
friend. Look, he's a banker. I want him to run the central bank.
He is in Singapore, where he is doing good business. Not only that, Mr. Wickremesinghe in the parliament, after the incident,
Yeah.
he tried to clear up the Arjuna Mahendran. He gave a statement in the parliament also.
He's his friend.
There's no any allegation, there's no conflict of interest, this is the business, this is the situation happened, nothing happened. But what was happening finally? Right now, he is the minister of in charge when that incident was happened. Mr. Wickremesinghe is the in charge of the central bank. He is the prime minister. Then, so many people in the list have so many allegations. I identify more than 12. With these 29, more than 12. Ranil, Malik, Ravi, and Tilak Marapana, and so many ministers who has so many allegations. Some are in the court, they are going court within a month to appear the cases. But what is happening? Even the
Well, what's happening? Nothing's happening. About now,
Nothing happening.
Today is what date? The 20th.
Yeah.
So in 11 days' time, it will be precisely 1 year since the commission report was given to President Sirisena.
Yeah.
And part of that asked for the forensic audit. Up to now, there is no forensic audit. So what's happening there? What are you doing about it?
Yeah, there is a two presidential commission report with the Mr. President Sirisena.
Yeah.
One is bond commissions.
Yeah.
Another one is the Mr. Rajapaksa's and family. That means that was held in BMICA.
Yes, special presidential
Special presidential commission to investigate 2008 to 2015
large-scale corruption and fraud.
corruption.
Yeah.
There was 34 reports on that commission, and big report with the bond scam commissions.
Yeah.
What happened? I think president should have act as executive presidents. He do not try to violate the constitution or something. He don't want to violate any law of the country, but he can advise to AG's department. This is the bond commission report.
Yeah.
Now there is so many recommendations. This is the presidential commission report.
But I put it to you, Mr. Wasantha Samarasinghe, that President Sirisena, as we can tell from his many addresses to the nation, he has had a real sort of in Sinhalese, I think, a Vedanava. Because the man that his partner, Ranil Wickremesinghe, they came together in this journey. The votes, of course, with the president, right? And so he kept giving him a chance and a chance and a chance. And he says that, he told us when he addressed the nation and in front of Mr. Wickremesinghe and all those UNP people, he told the nation that this man was acting, even though he gave him a chance, he started acting as the president. And he left the president out. And so the president watched it, and when his patience was no more, he thought, this joke has got to stop. And he sacked him.
No.
And then why did the JVP, that's another question, very good question. I want to know, why did the JVP support the UNP in this?
Who say? Where we support UNP? We didn't support
in Parliament.
UNP. No.
In Parliament. You all voted
No.
for Mr. Wickremesinghe.
Where? When?
You didn't vote for him?
We didn't never vote
Did you
for
vote
Wickremesinghe.
against him?
Yes.
You voted against him?
No, yeah, we won against him.
Right.
That's why we vote to his last May,
Yeah.
no confidence motions. We support to that.
Right.
We support to that. Most of the MPs with the Mr. Sirisena, President Sirisena.
Because
they
you
are
know
not
what,
support to that.
some people, Mr. Wasantha,
Yeah.
say that the JVP is actually the red wing of the UNP.
Now, all the people try to say like that because of why? They don't want to rule of the law. They don't want to run the country under the law and order. Anybody violate the law and order, then people wish that may be the correct way. No, we are not accept that because of when President is remove the Prime Minister, that means Mr. Wickremesinghe, we didn't oppose to it because of that, but he have a right to appoint new Prime Minister.
Yeah.
But there is a rule of law and there is a system to remove. Then they should address the country like that way. That was the speech when he addressed the nation with the, Mr. Wickremesinghe and their party fellows. They say so many things. He abused my power also. He said,
Yeah.
Mr. President say, Mr. Wickremesinghe abused my powers.
But he has.
Why? Why? He is the president. People gave the vote to Mr. Sirisena, not the Wickremesinghe. He should have act as a president. Then he should address the nation. Mr. Wickremesinghe and his parties doing this mistaken. Then I can't run with them. I want to dissolve the parliament, and I will bring the proposal to dissolve the parliament. Please pass and give me the chance to dissolve the parliament and go to the vote. But he didn't do that.
But what he did do was
Yeah.
he acted in a typical, very Sri Lankan, so Sri Lankan. That's what he did, because the Sri Lankan people are liberal-minded, liberal-thinking people. They're not into these wars and arguments. They talk to you and they decided, right, let's do this thing together. And he gave him a chance to do it.
No.
And then every chance he gave him, Mr. Wickremesinghe
Why?
messed it all up.
Why? He is the president.
Yeah.
He is the head of state. He should have act like that way. Not the he don't want to control to the Mr. Wickremesinghe.
Yeah.
He don't want to give his power to Mr. Wickremesinghe. He should have act as an executive president.
So does that mean that Mr. Wickremesinghe is clear? Because
No. Mr. If he is clear, why he appoint this kind of ministers? Not only that, he have another delegation. He has some shareholder with the Lake House Printers. He is the 9th shareholder of that company.
The 9th largest.
They are 9th largest shareholder.
Really?
Yes, he is doing the business with the public sector, that means government.
Right.
They are going to print in checks and so many things with the they can't do the business. He should resign, and otherwise he have to transfer his share other people. But he didn't do it. His news are in the company, and they are the owner of the company.
Yeah.
They are doing business with the government. They can't do the business with the government. The other cases,
But
he
they
has a
ca-
big
but they can-
responsible for the bond scam.
Yeah.
He can't wash in his hand without. I don't know. I can't. I don't have any contact.
But he says, "Tamba satayak me ratata paduwak naha."
I think he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He's not an economist or economic. Or
He's
not an accountant. Or I think he's trying to address the public, not the real situation. That's why I said Mr. President should have addressed the country, and he should have say this is the way. Under the constitution, I don't have this kind of chance. Then I don't want to get a risk, because he know the 19th amendment what was happening in the parliament, and what was done with the 19th Amendment. Then he should have bring the proposal to Parliament. There may be a chance to dissolve the Parliament. Otherwise, he should have two chances. But that one is 5th of November. There was a budget day. That was the Mr. Wickramasinghe's 5th budget.
Yeah.
It's going to come to the Parliament.
Yeah.
Then he should have resigned from government, and he should have said to the country and people, I can't go with the UNPs and what they are doing in the country. I don't agree with them.
But that's what he did.
What did?
He pulled out the UPFA from the national government.
How? He pulled out the UPFA, but
Yeah.
what he did? Totally mistaken. A total wrong thing. Supreme Court, they gave the judgment very clearly, because you or me, not the people who are going to.
Yes, now, but
describe
now the Supreme Court has given their ruling on the dissolution of
Yeah.
Parliament, and so on. But now, Mr. Wasantha, look, new cabinet,
Yeah.
same government, let's call it a new government, we hope, yeah, new government.
Yeah.
And can we hope that in the last 15 months, we are going to have good governance?
We will never accept in that, because of if there is any aim of that good governance,
Yeah.
there may be a outcomes with the ministerial portfolio, but nothing. Not only that, what we did in the Parliament, what we did in the situation was happening previously, the Supreme Court also gave the judgment. What we are the say to the country, that was the Supreme Court also said. If the President want to dissolve the Parliament,
He has to wait
there's
4.5
the way.
years.
Okay?
Yeah.
The thing is, after that, the people and the people of the country, they fight for the rule of the law. And the who are in the power, they should have a response to.
So what is the rule of law, Mr. Samarasinghe? We see Arjuna Aloysius now gone to the prison hospital.
Yes,
Then he
yes.
goes to court and he goes back to the prison hospital.
No?
So what's wrong?
That's the thing. I am going to say the Faraz. People wish of the country.
Yeah.
They need to, who are in the power, who are with the power,
Yeah.
they should respect the law. They are not respecting the law. That's why they are appointing this kind of allegations, this kind of ministers to portfolio. They have so many allegations. Then that's why we say next 15 months, this government can't run the country. Because of why? The people accepting the country should go without the trouble. But last 3.5 years, they are the people who govern the country with the president.
Do you think people will think that because of the Supreme Court ruling, do you think people may think that, oh, there's nothing wrong with this government, that's why they're back in power?
No.
Do you think people will
know
think
what
that?
what the Supreme Court gave the judgment.
Yeah.
What kind of judgment they gave it?
It was
they
about
gave
the dissolution.
on the dissolution.
Yeah.
If the president won't dissolve the parliament, he want to come with the two-third majority of the parliament.
Yeah, and
Then he can bring the proposal to the parliament. We also expose to that to the country. That is the way, legal way. It is not the illegal way. Then after that they can get the election. But this government doesn't mean they are the correct people.
but there's no checks and balances, because in Parliament, if you have a 2/3 majority, you'll never be able to pass. And if you're all corrupt, and like all these events here, the bond scam, the Central Expressway, the purchase of coal, I don't know, so many things.
We'll think it will not pass in the parliament. But the thing is, that is not mentioned to us. You violate the rule of the law. You violate the constitution of the country. That is not the say. If we can't pass the two-third majority in the parliament, then we should have a plan. Now, President, what he say? He say, why I dissolve the parliament? We try to formulate the government and we try to find 113. But
yeah.
price is gone more than they accepted. That's why they couldn't get the people from other side. Why? That is not the way to rule the country. The both sides. Some get money to cross the party.
Some get money
to stay the party.
Yeah.
These the people who
But where is the money coming from?
That's the thing. So many ways. Some money is coming from the Malik's bag. Some money is come from the Basil bags. Both of them.
But where do they get the money from?
There are so many ways. That's why we are talking to these people can't country properly.
But then there's no money in Arjun's bag.
Why not Faraz? So many money in the Arjuna bags. As you mentioned yesterday, Arjuna Aloysius transferred to the prison hospital.
Yeah.
Without any ill. Today morning he bring to the court by ambulance.
Right.
For what?
Maybe he's got a temperature.
Next time, I don't know whether he will get the bail out. But the thing is, now again he also get some benefit.
But
with
don't you feel sorry for him? Don't you feel sorry? Because
as a people,
because all these other people involved in it, nothing has happened to them.
That's the thing. As a
Why
people,
should only he be inside?
Right. That's the thing. We are worried about that. Why the Aloysius and Falihena is still on there?
Yeah.
All other people getting for ministerial portfolio.
Yeah.
Mr. Wickremesinghe get as a fifth time prime minister.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. How can he get it? He also, if he has a responsible about the country, he had to say.
Do you think he said? Do you think he or his agents or friends or whoever went to see Arjun inside and said, "Puta, poddak iwasanna, lokka eno, api wade, wewa aran dennanko." Do you think they said that?
I don't.
Do you think? I'm just asking you. This is just a dream, I'm
Why
having.
not? I can't say it was happen or not. But
So now I want to say this because my Sinhala is not very good, but I'll say it again in English. Do you think that the Prime Minister or his friends or his agents or somebody representing the Prime Minister went and saw Arjun Aloysius inside and said, "Listen, son, be patient. Our chief is coming back. We'll take care of you. Just be patient. We're sorry about the concrete floors and the mattress on the floor, no air conditioning. We're sorry about all that, but please be patient." And do you think that the first part of that patience is that he's ended up in the prison hospital? Up to now he didn't go there.
I don't go to, it will not happen. It will not happen. It will be happen. Otherwise, how can he transfer the prison hospital?
Of course, after nearly 1 year there, you may be getting sores, or you may have many illnesses like a cough and a cold.
If
I don't know.
anybody in the prison, he has any illness,
or he wants to celebrate Christmas,
he have a right to get a medicine and he have a right to admit the hospital. But
what about his right to see his new baby?
That's the thing is, now everything is try to. All the people are trying to get him out. That's why this kind of facilities is offered to him. My point is, not only his, who are the involved with that bond scam, who are get the money from Aloysius, they should have go to the jail. 25,000.
But they have not even been questioned.
Question why? President have a good report for us. He have a comprehensive report.
Yeah, but the man who's now the ambassador, I think, in Pakistan, Austin Fernando, I mean, he archived it. He sent it to the archives for 30 years.
The thing is...
Well, I'm not sure about Pakistan, but he's an ambassador somewhere. Who cares?
He is not the responsible person to that. President Sirisena appointed the commission. He got the
I'm not quite sure whether it's Pakistan, but he's an ambassador now.
Maybe.
But what right did he have to do that?
nothing but the thing. When was happened so many things in the inside and presidential secretariat, then President Sirisena should have a talk to
but
the
you can't
AG's
I hear what you're saying about President Sirisena, and in fact, you know, after that speech he made the other day in front of the Prime Minister and all of his members, I think that President Sirisena has got a lot of guts to do that. But the thing is this, that President Sirisena gave, you know, it's a bit like our chairman. He allows the group directors to do whatever they have to, right? He watches them, and he gives them 1 warning, 2 warning, 3 warning, and then, you know, boom, out.
But
So the same thing, this is like a company, really.
no, this is not the company, this is the country.
Yes.
There is a law, and how to function the law, there is a practice. So many things we can discuss, but the thing, after that meeting, that means President was addressed the country, he was addressed the nation.
Yeah.
After that, he should have a call to AG's department. This is the report. You find the recommendation. You try to bring all the people to court.
But I think the president...
I 100%, I will trust, I like to say you, in my trust, it will never happen. You can record this and keep it. The President Sirisena will not release that report to the public.
Well, I don't know about that. But what I'm trying to say is that President Sirisena doesn't seem to me to be the person who wants to micromanage everything. You know, he's the president. He can't be micromanaging everything.
Yeah.
It's a bit like what's happening in the Colombo Municipal Council. I thought I'll let you know about this.
Yeah.
Now, you know, the bill to clean up the garbage in the Colombo Municipal Council area alone is approximately 2.5 billion with a B rupees, right? So many people are making money out of this garbage, right? It's good money, but it's garbage. Some people died when the whole garbage thing fell on them, right? And up to today, the situation is still the same. People are making billions out of this, out of rubbish,
sort out the
and
issue.
still not sorted out the rubbish.
Right.
So what chances?
Garbage issues.
So what chances do we have on a national level? New cabinet, 29. They're trying to make it more.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about good governance? Do you think that these people will suddenly become good boys and girls?
Never. Because of there are so many allegations.
So then we have to wait the 15 months?
No. We as a party, we propose to the all, after this issues was happened within last 2 months.
Yeah.
We have mentioned we will bring the proposal to the parliament, dissolve the parliament and go to the vote. I don't know whether...
But you only
will
got
pass
5
or
seats.
Yeah, or 6 seats.
6
only we
seats,
have.
sorry.
But the others who are try to support to the election, they also can
They're
support.
not going
us.
to. What's
That's
the
right.
TNA going to do?
That's right. Not the TNA. Mr. Sirisena has 100 members.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other thing is...
So will you
No,
support?
I just-
Will you support Mr. Sirisena to call for a dissolution of Parliament?
Legal way, definitely we will support.
You will.
We mention on that issue, if the president won't dissolve the parliament, he have to go correct way, not the other way. That's why. Just not only that, he don't want to touch everything. He don't want to be a micromanager. But he has a big responsibility. He has a big responsibility regarding his report. What was that was given by the commission, bonds commission, other one given by the special presidential commission. Both. There was a recommendation. There is a many recommendation, and investigation can go more than that also. But still nothing happened for us. That's the thing. He addressed the country. He said the people, Mr. Wickramasinghe and their party not support to me, and they did so many bad things.
But there are many interesting things that are coming up, including this the writ of quo warranto against Ranil Wickramasinghe. Mr. Wasantha Samarasinha, I have got a splendid idea for you. Why don't you come on Face the Nation?
Definitely we'll come to...
And there we have more time, and Shamir Rasuddin, who's going to be a Shivning
Thank
fellow
you for the
soon.
invitation. We'll come.
He will
come
be
and
in.
expose so many. Not only that, within last 50 days.
Yeah,
They also
come
big
and do
deal with
that.
LNG plant also.
There you are.
So many things we have to discuss. And finally, I want to say, the 29 ministers, one ministers become a labor ministers. Who are the businessmen? He will represent the employee of the country. He will never represent the workers. Not only that, who are victimized, they have appoint as a cabinet ministers. That is not the ethic and that is not the good practice. It will never mention to us. This will be the good government, and it will definitely fail like as we passed in last 3.5 years.
Thank you very much, Wasantha Samarasinghe, for being on Newsline Prime. That's the way it was today. Do take care, have a great evening, and don't let all this put you off. So enjoy the season, and God bless.
News First, Newsline Prime with Faraz Shaukat Ali.